Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we are going to be tackling the question of what happens on Halo Reach if you lose Cortana on the last level. So this question actually came up when a few people DM'd me recently telling me like there was some kind of myth or legend where you could actually lose Cortana on the last level, like, you know, Cortana on the back of your Spartan. And as a result, if you lose her, then she won't show up in the cutscenes at all, and it'll kind of like glitch the game, so to speak. Well, for this video, we'll be tackling that myth and see if there's any truth to that, because like this actually probably happened to a lot of people by accident, and you might not have even noticed at all. But I wanted to put it out there for the record and either bust the myth or confirm the myth, possibly. But anyways, so as you all probably have noticed, Cortana appears on the back of your Spartan if you're the host. And if you're playing single player, then she only appears on the back of your Spartan, of course. However, on co-op, if the host dies and then respawns, you actually lose Cortana. She doesn't respawn on the back of your Spartan anymore, and for the rest of the missions, it seems, she doesn't come back, and you've more or less lost Cortana. So that's probably something that's happened to quite a few people out there. Personally, like, I never really paid close attention to that little detail for a while, but I'm sure it's happened to me. And many others, of course. But the question is, does it affect the cutscenes if Cortana is actually lost and missing? Does it change the cutscenes? Because oftentimes I might skip the cutscenes if I'm like speedrunning the mission or trying to get to a certain point, so I may not have even noticed if anything affects it. So, like I said, for the record, I do want to tackle this myth and put it to rest one way or another. But yeah, so the first cutscene that we get after you lose Cortana, as you can see, you can kind of see on the back of my Spartan, but she was there. She shows up in a cutscene, and sort of magically gets unlost. Now, the reason why that is because during cutscenes, it doesn't actually use the same Spartan you're playing as. Like, I know it's the same armor and all, but it's actually like a separate biped. It's like a copy of your Spartan in the cutscene that's only used during cutscenes. Whereas in gameplay, you use a different Spartan. They may be identical, but they're actually like copies of each other and separate. But regardless, even though in the cutscene you do get Cortana back once the cutscene ends, because it was a separate Spartan, you still don't get her back in gameplay, so she's still lost there. And of course, when you get to the final cutscene, when you do the handoff of Cortana to Captain Keyes, she's back in the cutscene again. And there's no other issues, no glitches in the game. Oh, and don't mind part of the screen being cut off there. Apparently, like, we accidentally like knocked the box partially into the cutscene, and the camera, I guess it was like such a perfect placement of the box that the camera actually got blocked partially by the box because of the angle that's at. But anyways, that's what happened there. It was kind of a funny glitch. But anyways, this myth. What happens if you lose Cortana on last level? I would say it's definitely been busted, and I haven't really tackled any myths recently, but nothing happens if you lose Cortana. You can lose Cortana on co-op only. If you die on solo, then you revert to last checkpoint and you'll get her back no matter what. But on co-op, you can lose Cortana, but there's literally no consequences for losing Cortana. So that's basically it for the myth. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys find this video to be interesting. It's a little bit shorter, but if you did enjoy it nonetheless, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments, anything else you want me to tackle or look into, any myths you want me to check out, just let me know. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!